Hello, friends. As we discussed in our previous discussion about arithmetic progression, so I will continue today and I will explain more basic examples of arithmetic progression. So these are the four examples A, B, C, and D, which I will discuss today. So before jumping into these four questions, I just want to revise some standard and generic formulas which we discussed yesterday in our tutorial. So we discussed about AP series. So what is AP series? Sequence, or you can say series which are having some kind of pattern, that is called a series or sequence of number, a list of number which are having some kind of pattern. So here we can say 3 comma 4 comma 5 6 and so on. So this is also one pattern. The difference between those two numbers is 1. So you can say 4 minus 3 equal to 1, 5 minus 4 equal to 1, and 6 minus 5 equal to 1. So this is called AP series. So in AP series we always subtract the next number with the previous number, immediate previous number. And if the numbers, all the differences same across the sequence, then it is called arithmetic progression. And we also discuss generic formula to calculate the nth term of any arithmetic progression. That was Tn equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So this was the formula which we discussed yesterday, where n is number of terms which you want to calculate, and a is the first term in the series, and d is a common difference. So based on this generic formula, we will discuss our uh, exercise. I will try to explain more example so you can understand it clearly. If you have any doubts, please send me a mail or send me a question so I can explain those things to you. Okay, thanks a lot. So I'm going to start our first question here. So here our first question is saying exercise number one, question number A. So it is saying a sequence is given by the formula un equal to 3n plus 5, where for n equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and so on, write down the first 5 term of this sequence. So what it want? So it is given generic formula. So it is saying we have un equal to 3n plus 5, where n equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and so on. And what they are expecting the first 5 term of the sequence. So how to calculate first 5 terms? So this kind of question is coming in ninth standard and I think in 10th standard. So this is a very basic question. So how to calculate first 5 term of this series? So we can do like this. So we want to calculate the first term. So for first term we have the value of n as 1. So we can put the value of n in the above formula. So we can calculate un, and un will be 3 into 1. So in place of 1 n, we will put 1. So how much it will be? 3 into 1, 3 plus 5. So we can say 8. The same way we can calculate 2, second term in the series, and second term in the series is 3 into 2 plus 5, and it will be 11. Now we will calculate u3. The value of n is equal to 3. So we will replace the value of n with 3, and then we will calculate this sum. 3 into 3, 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. Now we will calculate 4. So 3 into 4 plus 5, it will be 17, and you can calculate the value of fifth term. So fifth term value will be it will be 20. So if you want to write down the sequence, so your sequence will be like 8 comma 11 comma 14 comma 17 17 comma 20 and so on. So this is our answer: 8 comma 11 comma 14 comma 17 comma 20. So this is a first five term of this generic formula, un equal to 3n plus 5. So this is a first question. So we will solve this question by this method. So this will be a full explanation. So you will understand it, and you can explain to others as well. And also in this question, I just want to add more things so you can understand here also. Suppose this fifth term is given, and it is saying first term is this, second term, third term, and so on. And now it is saying to calculate the 20th terms of this sequence, or it is saying calculate the 21. So what it will say, calculate the 21st term of this series. So it is saying calculate the 21st term of this series. So we know the five term. The first term is 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, and so on. So as I already explained you, the difference between these two consecutive number will be same. And how we will calculate that difference? That is called common difference. So we will subtract 11 with the 8. So 11 minus 8. So it will be 3. 14 minus 11, 3. 17 minus 14, 3, 3, and so on. So there is a two ways. First way, you can add 3 to 20. So next term you will get 23. Then again add 3. So you will get 26. Then 29 and so on. And calculate the 21st term. But that process is a very lengthy process. So you have to calculate till 21st term and then give the answer. So that is a very lengthy. to to make it short and make it more meaningful, we have a formula to calculate the 21st term, which I already explained to you. So that formula is Tn equal to a plus n minus 1 into t. So this is a formula to calculate n at term. So n is nothing but 21st. So here we will get the value. So the value of n is 21. The value of a is first term in the series. So first term in the series is 8. So we can say here the value of a is 8. And what is the value of t here? So what is the value of t is 3. The common difference. The difference between 11 and 8. So the value of d is 3. So now we know all the values for this formula. So we can calculate T21. So T21 will be 8 plus 21 minus 1 into 3. So how we will calculate 8 plus, so 21 minus 1, 20, and 20 into 3, 60. So what is the total value? It is a 68. So 21st term is 68. So this is the answer. Okay. So here we learn two things. If any generic formula is given, like un equal to 3n plus 5, so we can easily calculate its series, or you can say the sequence. And if anyone wants a number which are very far from the beginning, like 60 term, 20 term, and so on, we can use tn equal to a plus n minus 1 into d to calculate that. Okay. So this is a first question, additional question I added. Now I am moving towards the second question. Okay, what is the second question? What second question is saying? The second question is saying a sequence is given by un equal to 1 upon n square, where n equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and so on. Write down the first four term of the sequence. So it is first question. What it is asking? It is asking first fourth term of the sequence, and the next question. So this is having two questions which I already explained in our first. So it is just same kind of question. So it is saying what is the tenth term of this series. So first of all we have to calculate the first fourth term of the sequence, and then we have to calculate the tenth terms. Okay, so series the formula is given un equal to 1 upon n square. So I will discuss here. So we have a generic formula that they are saying it is un equal to 1 upon n square, and where n equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and so on. So what is the first question? First question it is saying first fourth term. First fourth term. So how to calculate first fourth term? We know we already did in a question. So we will place the value of n equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4. We will calculate. So we will calculate u1. So what will be the value of un? So in place of n, we have to replace the value as a 1. So 1 upon 1 square. Sorry. Let's say 1 upon 1 square. So it will be 1, as 1 square equal to 1 and 1 by 1 equal to 1. Now we will calculate the value of 2. So what is the value of 2? So here it will be 2 square, and 2 square is equal to 4. So we will get 1 by 4, and we will calculate 3. So 3 will be 1 upon 3 square, and 3 square is nothing but 9. So we will get 1 by 9. We will calculate fourth term, and fourth term will be 1 upon 4 square. So it will be 1 upon 16. So this is a fourth term u1, u2, u3 and u4. So in a short, if you want to write the sequence, you can say our sequence will be like this: 1 comma 1 by 4 comma 1 by 9 comma 1 by 16 comma and so on. Okay, so this is our fourth. Okay, so now this is a four terms. Now we have to calculate the 10 terms. So 10 terms we can calculate very easily. So as they are saying un equal to 1 upon n square. So place the value of n equal to n 10. So we can say u10 equal to 1 upon 10 square, and 10 square is nothing but 100. So we will get 1 upon, or in short you can say decimal 01. So this is the value. This is the answer. Okay. So fourth term will be 1 comma 1 by 4 comma 1 by 9 comma 1 by 16, and 10 terms of the series will be 0.01. So this is the second question. Okay. So I will move to third question. So what is the third question? So the third question is saying write down the first 8 term of the Fibonacci series. Fibonacci series. un equal to un minus 1 plus un minus 2. Okay, where u1 equal to 1 and u2 equal to 1. Okay, so this is the question and it wants 8 terms of the Fibonacci series. So what is Fibonacci series? So Fibonacci series is the series where the next term is the summation of previous two terms. Okay, so that is called Fibonacci series. I will explain you, but first I will concentrate on this question. So here it is saying un equal to un minus 1 plus un minus 2. Let me confirm one more time. So here you can say un minus 1 plus and this. Okay, fine. And it is saying u1 equal to 1 and u2 equal to 1. So now we will calculate the zeroth term or first term basically. So first term means in place of n we will put the value of 1. So if here you are going to put the value of n as 1, so it will be 1 minus 1 plus u. Okay, so here we cannot do this thing because it is already given first term and second term, so we will calculate the third term. So this is not a correct way to calculate. So I will calculate third term because first term and second term they already have given. So this is a Fibonacci series, so I cannot start from 1, so we have to calculate from 3. So term 3. So what will be the term 3? So term 3 will be 3 minus 1 plus u 3 minus 2. Now what we will get here? We will get u2 plus u1. So here we know the value of u2. The value of u2 is 1 plus value of u1 equal to 1. So total is 2. So the third term is 2. So we will start writing the series in this right hand side. So if you see here, we will make a series 1. First term we get it from here. Second term we will get it from here. 1, 1. Now third term is 2. So we will put the value as 2. Now we will calculate the value of 4. So how? In place of n we have to put 4. So we can directly calculate if you want. So 4 minus 1, 3 plus 4 minus 2, 2. So what is the value of u3? u3 value is 2. So 2 plus 1. Now its value is 3. So we got the fourth term. The fourth term is 3. Now we will calculate the value of 5, fifth term. So what will be the value of fifth terms? So we will replace the value of n here and here. So we will get u4 plus u3. So what is the value of u4? It is a 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So we got the value as a 5. So now you can easily understand what is the pattern here. The pattern here is 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Means the term is a addition of the previous two terms. So like here it is a 5 and previous two terms are 3 and 2. In the same way, if you want to calculate this 3, it is a summation of these two previous number. So in the same way, we can calculate the 6. So what will be the sixth element? 5 plus 3, 8. And the next will be 8 plus 5. 13, and then next will be 13 plus 8 means 21, and so on. So this is a Fibonacci series. So Fibonacci series, the next number is the summation of previous two number, and first and second numbers are already defined. So those are 1 and 1. Okay. So here we calculate uh, the third number because one was already given and second number was also given here. So our series is 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, and so on. So this is a infinite series. So this is called infinite series because you won't be able to get the end of this series. Okay, so there are two type kind of series: finite series and an infinite series. So where you know the end number of that series, that is called finite series, and where you won't be able to calculate the end number of that series, that is called infinite series. Okay, so this is our next question. So I will move to next question. So what is our next question? So our next question is saying, write down the first five terms of the sequence given by un equal to minus 1 to the power n plus 1, and then divide by n. So this is the formula they have given, and they want first five terms of this. Okay, so we will calculate here. What is the formula they have given? So they have given un equal to minus 1 to the power n plus 1, and then divide by n. So where n equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and so on. So we will calculate the first term here. To calculate first term, we have to put the value of n as a 1. So we can say minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 and divide by 1. So how much it will be? So minus 1 to the power 2. Minus power even means positive. Minus power odd means negative. So here if you say 1 square is nothing but 1. So it always comes 1. So 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. So first term of this series is 1. Now we will calculate the second term. So what will be the second term here? Minus 1 to the power 3, because we have to put the value of n as 2. So 2 plus 1, it will be 3, and then divide by 1. Now it will be minus 1, because I explained to you minus to the power odd is equal to minus. Okay, and so minus 1 divided by 1 is equal to minus 1. Now we will calculate 3, and 3 will be minus 1 to the power 4 and divide by 1. Uh, I'm sorry, here we are dividing by n. So here in place of 1, the value will be 2. So our answer will be minus 1 by 2. And here we have to replace the value as 3. So here how much we will get? Minus 1 to the power 4. So 1 to the power anything means 1 only. The thing is minus to the power even or odd. It is a even, so it will come as a 1. And we have 3, so it is 3. Now we will calculate 4, u4, so minus 1 to the power 5 and divide by. So how much we will get? We will get here minus 1 by 4. So what is our series sequence here? So our sequence is 1 comma minus 1 by 2 comma 1 by 3 comma minus 1 by 4. So this is our sequence, four sequence of that sequence. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's it for the time being. So hope you like these examples. So these were very simple example for a student standard. As I'm concentrating on school level tutorials, hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.